Or won't they? Good fun.
Joy.
We'll need to make some changes when we transcribe the tales for our audience.
That's our job, capture and tame.
Snow White needs a happy ending, and them might be a bit too experimental. Generally, I like them.
Well, should we try to escape? I think we should try to escape.
No, I think we're good.
We're back from our journey to Mutt Swamp. We've got souvenirs, we are true pioneers, so nobody can dare or will cut off both their ears. Mutt Swamp! Mutt Swamp! Mutt Swamp!
Mutt Swamp is nothing to this crew, to us in the pot of spit. In that grand castle, a king has a new ring, and a lion hangs his mane in shame and confusion.
Are you still men?
We're still men!
Huntsmen! And we've worked up a greater appetite.
Second dinner! Second dinner! Second dinner!
Let the academics loose! Jason!
Oh no.
We've had a good night. We passed the second test. This one with fire and dirt and blood and sweat. All the trappings of the Mutt Swamp.
Me near the drown.
Him near the ground.
I saved her.
Whatever we had to prove to ourselves, to each other, to our sex, we proved it.
Yeah.
And that makes for a good night. Now, Jason,
Just take it.
select a story.
Whoa, what? What? No!
I've decided that I like you. Not enough to let you live, but enough to let you select our next course.
This one.
That one is for later. He picked it. Later.
Let me pick. I have these two hands, and they are choosing hands. One eye, two eyes, three eyes.
One
eye, two eyes, three eyes. One eye, two eyes, three eyes. One eye, two eyes, three
It's a good one. It's a very good one. This must be your favorite of the stories, yes? It is.
It's the best story.
It's the best story. I told you. Choosing hands. Choosing hands all the way. What am I? What am I?
You're it.
What does that mean?
Now get them, academic, get them.
Oh. 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 I did it! I did it! What? What? Take this, please.
One eye pretty, three eyes wise, two eyes stupid, no eyes.
I have 3 daughters.
So, in this land, the great state of Britain, girls with one eyes are considered beautiful.
I call my one-eyed girl Cyclopsia for short.
That's not shorter, Mommy dear.
And the girls with 3 eyes are considered smart.
More than considered, we are. Science proves it. Science.
My clever 3-eyed girl Trilosia.
Has the story started yet?
And the girls with 2
We
eyes.
don't need to talk about Bernice. Why are you asking about her anyway?
I'm right here.
Look, it was a mistake. I was young, her father was in a band. Haven't you ever made a mistake? One that you had to live with for the rest of your life?
Mommy dear?
Hold still, I'm explaining to the narrators how you were a mistake.
Oh, I need to enter. But Cyclopsia lacks in-depth perception. He makes up for me.
Let that be a lesson. Never trust a man. Their eyes are below their belts.
It's true. Science.
I have 2 gifted and talented children. Why must everyone focus on the mistake?
You treat her differently. Some would say unfairly.
I treat them all individually. When you have gifted children, you must nurture their gifts.
You don't feed Bernice.
I gave her 2 egg cups yesterday. 2! That's more than I could ever afford for her. Listen, to the extraordinary, you must give extraordinary resources. It's the only way to progress. Our family's only chance of rising above our station is if one marries a prince or lord or priest or CEO. Even Bernice knows this, despite her bifocal nature. I'm no worse than anyone else. Sharon Metcalf stabbed out her ordinary daughter's left eye, hopes to make her seem pretty. And Myrtle Weingarten tried to sew a cow eyeball into her tedious son, thinking that would make him smart, even though he actually has the intellect of warm toast. So I'll soak myself in your envy, and I will drink it up until I'm thoroughly soused. And I will exit. Come with me. Tribosius, Hypatia. Oh, Bernice, make those eyes useful and watch the goats.
I'm not pretty nor clever, but I'm so hungry.
Every day while Trilosia studies and Cyclopsia practices beauty, I tend the goats and dream of alimentation.
On this day, though, a blind woman enters and changes her life.
Hello, please help an old blind biddy. I'm terribly hopelessly lost. My senile dog seems to be defective.
Bah.
Of course it's a goat. I'm blind. I ain't stupid. I heard you say you're hungry.
I am, but I am not pretty nor clever, so I receive no alimentation. Special people get special things, as ordinary people get egg yolk and gruel.
Everyone is special.
Not I.
Bah, now I'm angry.
Kind of cheese. You're welcome to it, but it's the fuzzy part, and they make you throw up.
That won't do. I've already vomited today. I think I would prefer a grilled cheese sandwich and a pickle.
If I could feed you such luxuries, I would. Alas, I cannot.
Yes, you can. Come over here. Over here. Repeat after me.
Little goat, bring me something good to eat.
Are you daft? Bah.
Patience, Bernice.
And if I agree, I have to tell me. Witchcraft or devilry?
Possibly the latter. The cheese is American.
American.
You will have my sandwich. The cursed cheese of America shall never pass my lips.
This only little goat is magic.
Your little goat is quite talented.
Mine,
Some would say
mine.
enchanted. Yours, and only yours, not to be shared.
I will.
Goat that brings American cheese is a little better than no goat at all.
I think she likes me. That was weird.
And so, every day Bernice skips breakfast, saying,
I'm not hungry. Give my gruel to my sisters. The gifted should receive the best of everything.
someone is bringing you food. You have a man. A man? What's that?
Oh, look, gruel! I have no man and no appetite. Toodles!
Someone is bringing her food, and she isn't sharing. Cyclopsia, follow her. What? Wait, why do I have to go?
Do what your sister says. See if she has a man.
And she follows.
What's it like being average? Your destiny is just like there in front of your face eyes. Tomorrow you heard goats, then like you heard goats again? It's stupid. I bet you hate it. Who could like this, watching goats?
They keep good company.
Better than me, but tell yourself. Everything you do is boring. You're like boring cursed.
I like to count the goats to pass the time. Go on, try it.
Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 11, 17, 42, 7.
Little goat, bring me something good to eat. Chocolate, please.
12.
Come on, time to go home.
You fell asleep? You idiot! It's called beauty sleep. You should try it.
Tomorrow, Trilosia, you follow your sister.
But Mommy, dear, I'm the smart one. I have intelligent things to do.
Your job is to outsmart your sister. It can't be that hard.
Fine. And so the next day, Trilosia sits with her sister watching the goats.
So this is what simpletons do all day. Witness the social structure of goats.
Yes?
Well, then I, for one, will take a nap.
So she curls up and closes her eyes. 2 of them, leaving one eye open to watch.
Little goat, bring me something good to eat. Orange marmalade and quiche, please.
It's the little goat. It brings her alimentation at her command. I suspect it's enchanted.
An enchanted goat. I should have thought of that.
Lucky for you, I had my clever brain on the job.
I worked my fingers to the bone all day for you girls so that she could have her daily gruel. And this is the things that I get. Bernice!
Mummy, dear?
It has come to our attention that you've been preparing meals without my permission.
What? Don't deny it. I saw it with my own third eye. God, you're dumb. Watch this. Little goat, bring me something good to eat. I swear, I saw it with my own third eye.
It only works for me.
Ha! I knew it. Third eye brilliance shines again.
Cyclopsia?
Hello?
When did we get a goat?
Cyclopsia, be a dear and kill the little goat.
But I'll get messy.
Fine. I'll do it then.
Stop, what are you...
Tonight we eat goat meat. It's the only food we have.
She was my only friend. Well, that went splendidly, don't you think?
What? Has the story started yet?
Bernice sprints into the comforting fold of dark forest, sobbing as she goes.
I'll run away. I'll go somewhere where everyone has 2 eyes, and then I'll be normal.
Bernice, is that you?
My family, they executed the little goat. She was my only friend.
Oh, that is a shame. That goat so enjoyed being alive. Take the entrails and bury them.
Bury the entrails?
Yes. Go back. Now.
Comforted,
I'm still sad.
the girl returns home and gathers up the entrails.
I think I'm going to puke.
And does as she's told, burying them in her backyard, and goes to sleep, hungry.
1 eye's pretty, 3 eyes wise, 2 eyes stupid, no eyes blind.
The next morning, a great silver tree festooned with golden apples, beautiful orbs, grew overnight from where the girl had planted her beloved goat's entrails.
What the?
Girls, open your wise and beautiful eyes and look. Golden apples. My. Bernice, these are beautiful things, not for your eyes. Cyclopsia. Cyclopsia, climb up the tree and get one.
I'll get my hands dirty. And if I fall, I could get a case of the uglies.
Trilopsia.
Mommy dear, we in the bookish arts are no use when it comes to physical tasks.
Fine. Bernice, go.
Yes, Mommy. Apple, I got one. I can see everything from up here. Over the roof line, I can see the prince's castle. And look, he's coming. The prince's brigade.
Oh, that's today? Huh. In all the goat murdering, I completely forgotten that today is the very day, coincidentally, for the prince to scour the kingdom and search for a bride.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Quickly, girls, get ready. Bernice, hide in that barrel. Do it for the family, Bernice. Now, girls, prepare. Move. Your Majesty.
I need to find a wife and stuff. I'm looking all over the country. Why is your tree like that?
Your Majesty, our tree bears great golden fruit as a blessing, an omen of good tidings and true love and, yeah.
I like golden apples. Give me one, please.
Sir.
He likes golden apples, so you should give him one now!
Certainly. Cyclopsia, fetch an apple for the prince.
Go!
Though she tries, the tree keeps its arms away from her.
Come on, I'm pretty. You must do what I say.
Still want an apple. Stand aside, sister. I have 3 eyes, which indicates a far superior intelligence. You've just got to be smarter than the tree.
The smart sister fails as well.
It's impossible.
extraordinary daughters.
The one hiding in the barrel. This one.
You wouldn't want that one. She's a defective. We're returning her to the manufacturer.
She's plain and unexceptional.
She's perfect.
But
You should be quiet and listen to your plates!
Little tree, lend me one of your golden apples, please.
At that moment, the prince falls deeply in love with her.
You'll do.
And Bernice falls in love with the prince.
You'll do too. I'll take her for my wife. Now, can I go home and stop looking?
Come with us.
I'm terribly hungry. I need alimentation.
We got sangria, we got enchiladas.
I love American food.
the prince degrade himself to take someone so ordinary.
What? Hi. Are we ready?
Bernice goes to the castle, and after an appropriate period of time of courtship, about a week, they get married.
At least we still have the tree with the golden apples.
As for the tree,
No, stop! Don't keep going, stop!
The tree follows.
No, that's not fair! That's not fair! I was young! Her father played klezmer music!
as for the crappy sisters and the crappy mother, they live in poverty and on the brink of starvation for the rest of their lives.
We did kill the goat. It's a fair trade.
No, they don't. I refuse to acknowledge your narrative authority. She gave them all palaces, yes. It was the only way to raise their family above their station, yes.
Is the story about to start? Can I get
Come
it?
on, girls, all together
This is
now.
our story. Stop that.
And they all lived happy
The
ever
end.
after.
Once upon a time!
Huntsmen, please listen. It's so primitive to fight over who gets to slay. I have a proposition, a battle of wits, if you will. Perhaps a game of trivia, or chess, or academic debate, or something
Academic debate.
a competition to decide who should get to. Not quite like that. No, it's not at all. No, actually, I mean exactly. Okay, well, at least let me join. I didn't know we were starting. Wait, I'm prepared.
Come on. Don't have that. Come on, Dirk. Let's go, Dirk.
Explain me something then. Okay. You all became so muscular in just a year of training. What's your exercise routine like?
We lift and kill people.
Show me. Oh, okay.
Military works too. Carrying all that gold is very heavy, very heavy.
Yes. If one of you could demonstrate one of your exercises.
Forgive us, three ancients. We couldn't help but shuffle past.
It's the middle of the night. It's very dark.
And we glimpse your light, sniff your food, and hear a wee of your stories. Surely a magic table has room for our tiny appetites and wrinkled ears.
We're agents and hungry.
A good man takes care of a few wandering old women.
We ain't good. My trip goes if we got plenty to spare, yes? Huntsman, break off a piece of bread for the old Oma. You don't cold, are you? Potatoes.
Are you going to drop them from a cliff too?
You're not going to say anything to them, are you? Good. A quiet tongue stays attached to a body.
You pick the next one.
Juniper tree.
Juniper tree! Juniper tree! Juniper tree! Juniper tree!
Somebody give me a round. Give me a bird.
Particularly like juniper trees.
It's about much more than juniper
What's your
trees.
favorite word? Anyway. Ooh, pass me again. Okay, how about you?
Oh, well, that's too hard.
Hey, Graham, that
I enjoy the word defenestrate. Throw someone or something out the window.
his mother died.
They buried her beneath the juniper tree.
I'm sorry, son.
And soon.
Soon. You need a new mother. I owe you that.
And soon.
Too soon.
Anna, shake my hand now. Some respect for your father's wife. What do they call you?
My mother called me Sonny Boy.
I shall call you boy.
And soon.
Soon.
A half-sister.
Maureen! Maureen! Sister! Sister sweet!
Everyone loved Sunny Boy.
I love Sunny Boy. He sings me songs and brings me pretty things he finds.
Even the birds, the sparrows.
Ravens. Magpies. They would roost in the juniper tree. A basket of feathered bodies, a mosaic of whistling and whirling blacks and grays and blues. All pleased to see it.
Shoo! Boy, stop being a bird.
Everyone loved the little boy, except
But Mom!
Call me Anna.
This is one of those stepmother stories.
She wasn't evil.
wasn't evil, but she hated him.
Why can't I love him like everyone else?
She'd ask herself, but she couldn't.
I hate his red ribbon. I hate that he has a part of my husband that I never will. Even my daughter likes him better than me. And worst, I hate that I hate him.
It gnawed at her, pecked at her.
Ate at her.
Look at him.
Look at him. Just looking outside and feeding all those obnoxious hoodlum birds.
Mark it apple. Mom. Mom, what is that? There's only one left.
How's yours?
I gotta leave it for Sunny Boy. I think Sunny will like it. You're always too kind to your brother. Run along.
Where did this come from? This anger, this coldness, the flesh of flesh, this...
Those gosh darn birds.
Would he just shut up?
Mother!
He's all smiles.
Boy, call me Anna.
Anna, I mean. I'm a bit peckish.
Your sister left an apple for you. She's too kind, your sister. We know better, don't we?
He'll never be yours. And no one will love you more than they love him.
Hey, not your husband,
Not your daughter.
Look at him lifting the heavy lid. Just look at him. Do it.
I almost...
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Do it!
She did. She dropped the heavy lid.
And lopped off his head.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. Gustav will be angry. He'll be very angry. Now he'll never love me. Gosh darn it, goddamn you boy, making me curse. What do I do with you?
She gathered up his thin body, set him in the corner.
Put his head back on his shoulders.
Tied up a kerchief.
And she waited.
Mother, what's that? Oh.
Sonny, you dropped the apple I left you. You want it? Mom, Sonny's staring at me. Stop it, Sonny.
Just box his ears. Your father will have a fit! And your mother! Come this home. Get yourself together, Mommy. You're 9. You're almost an adult. Your father is getting stewed tonight. He'll never know. Go put the fire, Molly. Are your legs broken?
So she set to work, turning her stump stone into a steak.
Carrots, ginger, celery, barley, all a part of the circle of life. His father brought him into this world. His father will take him out. Stop crying. Stop crying.
And the father is better.
Fee-fi, fo-fum.
Gustav!
I smell the... What is that?
Just some stew for your dinner, my Gustav.
Is it almost done? I hope it's almost done. My appetite is huge. You have a husband with an appetite like a bear tonight, Anna.
Why is she crying?
Sonny,
Tell me, what did your brother do this time?
He left. Just today. Don't let this ruin your dinner, my love. Your son left to... He's of age, so he left to pursue his fortune.
That boy, he could
stay here, be a part of the farm, help his old man scratch at dirt. But does he? No, he goes off without saying goodbye, off to find gold or himself or something like that. Oh, that selfish boy, too greedy for his own good.
I ask you, dear husband, don't think too poorly of him. Not a negative word. Keep Sonny in your heart.
My wife, you are too good. You know that?
No, I'm not.
You are. Oh, he'll be fine. He has a good head on his shoulders.
What's this? I think this is the best stew I've ever made. I really do. And I just made it with whatever was lying around. I don't think I could make it a second time. Here, taste.
Interesting.
What a strange gustatory sensation for Gustav.
It tastes familiar. What is that? Is it, no, let me guess. Is it thyme?
No.
Cumin. It's cumin.
Try again.
Is it rosemary?
I can't keep anything from you.
Gustav is clever. You can't keep anything from Gustav.
But she could.
She did.
Gustav ate the entire stew.
Forgive me, but I'm going to eat this whole thing. Somehow, feels like it belongs to me.
As he ate that terrible meal, he dropped the bones beneath the table, one after another. Martha took the pile of her brother's bones. She gathered them into her silk scarf, and she carried them outside, and she buried them beneath the tree.
You'll take care of him. Won't you?
And then, just then,
She saw a bird she'd never seen before.
it was Scarlet.
And it sang.
A beautiful song, soft and lovely.
And she could almost,
But not quite.
understand the words.
My mother, she killed me. My father, he ate me. My sister gathered up my bones and planted me beneath the juniper tree. How sweet, how sweet, how sweet.
And she was happy for a moment.
Then, all of a sudden, this flock, this strange mosaic of grains and flowers and blues, were looking singular scarlet birds like stars. They rose up into the air, they flew away. They traveled the world, everywhere. Paris, Rome, Pisa, Edinburgh, and everywhere they went, the scarlet birds sang.
My mother, she killed me. My father, he ate me. My sister gathered up my bones and planted me beneath the juniper tree. How sweet, how sweet, how sweet.
Villagers gathered around.
What a beautiful song. Sing again.
They said, scattering seed to please the flock. Then one time,
What a beautiful song. Sing again. Please? I have no food for you. Ooh, do you like shiny things? I'm a goldsmith. I can afford to trade beauty for beauty. Sing again.
How
And he sang.
sweet, how sweet, how sweet.
Winter became spring, and the frost on the juniper tree gave way to buds, to flowers, to berries. And the flock returned to the house, full of the same people, but now painted differently, their color washed to gray. The sad Marie, the melancholic Gustave, and the guilty
too much.
Anna, you sweep too much.
I like it. It clears my head. Oh, Droshy duck to the water and nothing.
Outside, the birds fed singing in the juniper tree, and then the center, the scarlet bird.
He's back, the red bird. He's back.
My mother, she killed me. My father, he ate me. My sister gathered up my bones and planted me beneath the juniper tree. How sweet, how sweet, how sweet.
Look, Pop, a necklace. It's beautiful.
Sing again, birds. I demand it. Close your eyes.
And this time, Anna could understand.
My father, he ate me. My sister gathered up my bones and planted me beneath the juniper tree. How sweet! How sweet! How sweet! Son? Son!
Sonny!
Oh, I missed you, son! Oh, my boy, I'll never let you go. I could just eat you up. Where have you been? Seeing the world, I suppose? What sights you must have seen, my worldly prodigal son. Let us see what you have seen. Son? Sonny, tell us.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
What's that?
Ha! Ha!
Son? Oh no.
The boy.
Never learned how to speak to people again.
Ah!
Only the girl.
Only the girl understood what he said. Almost.
Huntsman, perhaps you could answer a question for us. A traveler came by while we were seating, and here is this container. It does not feel like glass. Is it magic?
Take it away.
It's from the devil.
Give it to me.
Don't take it, you might die.
You can be a water spirit.
No!
You get him. You get him.
I like this. It's like when I was young. More wine, please.
Who are you?
I'm Wilhelm Grimm, their prisoner.
You don't say.
They're going to throw me off a cliff tomorrow morning.
Really? Those fruits?
I know. In the meantime, I'm collecting these stories for a book.
Ma'am, do you have a tail?
Don't they all?
No, Wilhelm, I need a tail, like a dangling tail.
It's a devil.
Oh!
It's a lion.
Your Majesty.
Allow me to apologize for my fiance and Lion.
Stop talking for me. Do you know what your voice sounds like?
They're convinced you're, lions and women. They're so silly sometimes.
Did you watch that last story?
These men are my buddies. We talk about jousting and sword fighting and Viking death rituals.
You dare threaten our masculinity? We're skilled at all sorts of things like archery and spinning.
You're trying to steal my future husband!
Oh dear. I can see why he prefers the company of the Huntsmen to you.
When I'm me, I'll turn you into a Gastrati myself.
You wouldn't dirty your fingers with work, princess. Dogs.
Ask them.
Them? Them? Don't ask them, they're silly. They don't speak our language.
Bonjour.
Excuse me, gentle foreigners. Are these men or women?
Yes, of course they are. Of course they are. Men, of course.
You're so good, and that's why he spends all his time with them. He likes them better than me. He never shuts up about them.
Princess, you level a heavy charge at me. You've tested our sex twice already. It's my turn to pick the test. This apple, I will shoot off of her head right now with an arrow at 20 paces. A woman wouldn't be able to do that, would she? I would do myself equal or better of any man.
I cannot advise this. I cannot advise this.
Do you doubt my abilities? For our time together drawn?
Yes.
Carol, you're being hysterical.
Hysterics are feminine attributes. Bartholomew, you're so sure your camping buddies have masculine equipment that you put me in mortal danger. And I shall be brave and stupid like a man.
I cannot advise this.
Our time.
If you believe that you can't have been outsmarted by a group of girls, then let that one knock this out from my head. But if your wife could be correct, then stop this right now. What will it be? If I'm scratched, let alone killed, your female head will be removed.
Hold your breath.
Blindfold. She fainted, I think. Martin.
Ha! I told her, woman. You know, woman. Sir, you're... Eleanor! Eleanor!
Aw, I was aiming for her forehead.
So, was the lion and she told the truth?
Snakes, muck. This is how you test our sex.
You let her shoot at me!
Well, I thought, never mind. Let me see you, Eleanor.
You were supposed to be chivalrous and diamond and save me!
Well, they're all there.
I want to be with you, Eleanor. I know this.
But your kingdom, your father.
Oh, I'll give it up. Let my brother Stephen take it. Come, I'm going to see my father now. Join me.
What about...
I hope you die!
Oh, she doesn't want you here. She'd rather marry him or one of your huntsmen than remain with me.
We have a mutual disdain for our circumstances.
We can be together. You'll have your fairy tale ending.
Well.
Shut up. I need a bath and a new husband. How about some chocolate cream? Gimme.
Do you have any mice?
Well, Jacob, we've merely a denouement on a moral left. The correct princess with the prince. It's a happily ever one. You know. Hey, Huntsman, I think you should let us go now. Hello?
Pips Bozos.
Now, Jacob, our freedom dangles before us. We've been fed.
I want another story.
My brother, always the scholar.
This one.
That one. As you wish. Huntsman, 3 snake leaves.
dress yourself properly, could you? Even when we were types, you'd steal my ratty jackets, throwing off your finery trade. Silks for burlap, festoons for gold.
I detest princely feathers, Hans.
Your bride doesn't.
You talk too much.
Forgive me.
If La Princessa wants me in whippery and puffery, so be it. You could turn me into a flippery peacock. I love her. She is my peahen, Hans. I love her. I love her like a mountain. I love her. I love her. I love her. She makes me. Woo! Yeah. Maybe someday you'll fall in love too, Hans. We'll find you your own peahen. Are servants capable of love?
Love? No. Loyalty, possibly. Betrayal? Absolutely.
But love is like, it's like
a metaphor. It means everything and nothing.
You talk too much.
Forgive me.
That, when there's a knock on the door.
No.
Don't. It could be my bride.
It's not your bride.
Carl, it's your bride. Let me in.
I'm not supposed to see her before you know the dawn.
Let me in right now or I'll scream. I'll hold my breath. I'll turn blue.
So what? I don't want a blue bride. Let me turn around first.
Carl, I am so unhappy.
Oh, my love, my life, my soon-to-be wife. I can't stand your unhappiness.
Let's see, right there, or I'll turn you into butter.
My love, why do you cry?
It's our vows, Carl, our vows.
They're not profane. My brother suggested I go with Babe, you're hot, let's get hitched, but I went with a more traditional route.
Recite them.
I, Carl, of
Yes.
take you, Princess Mary,
See,
to be my wedded husband.
Wife, I'm the wife, you're the husband.
For better, for worse, for richer or even richer. In sickness and in health until death do we part.
There! You heard that. Until death do we part.
It's a bit morbid.
Pedestrian. Darling, our love is legendary. Our love is the love of fulfilled for centuries. Our love is greater than the greatest of love ever. There has never been love like ours.
It's true.
I say, when it comes time for the oath, we vow in front of God, our families, and our respective kingdoms that will be together in death.
I'm not following.
When one of us dies, the other will be buried with them. Alive, of course, but for the rest of his or her days. It's romantic. If you don't agree, I'll leave.
I will make this vow, my love.
And so they do.
Our love is without time. Your blood pumps through my heart. Our bones will intertwine. We'll never be apart. I pledge myself to you in darkness and in light. I pledge myself to you. You are the rest of my life. My love, my life. My love, my life.
Wedding turns to honeymoon, a rainy, rainy honeymoon.
This is my honeymoon! Rain! Stop raining! I demand it! Stop!
My love, come inside and catch a cold.
I love this man! Stupid rain!
My love, you'll catch a cold. You'll catch your death.
She does.
That is. Our vows are my only comfort. We'll never be apart. Your blood pumps through my heart. My love, my life.
She dies.
No!
can scrounge from the kitchen. Bread, cider, enough for 30 days. Make it last. I'll stand sentry outside the crypt's doors day and night in case you reconsider. Knock, please knock, I'll let you out.
You seek to extend my suffering.
There's a knife in there as well. But take 30 days. Perhaps a month will heal your heart.
He takes the staff with him into the darkness of the tomb. Time passes. A crack in the ceiling. Water drips. He measures the hours this way. He has only he watches as the skin of her lips curls over her teeth. He imagines the life they cannot have, and he sings.
I'm lovely, without time.
For 30 days and 30 nights he mourns in darkness, but he has only a bite full of bread and a mouthful of cider left. He sees a quiver of movement. A snake.
Devil, you conjure me.
The serpent's knife cuts the snake into 3 pieces, an action he instantly regrets.
I'm sorry, I thought you were the devil.
A second snake enters the crypt.
I'm sorry.
The second glances at her husband. Listen, hear that? A slight mournful hiss. A sigh, something breaking. She leaves. And returns. This time, 3 strange leaves in her fangs. The prince watches, hoping for serpentine forgiveness. She places them on her husband, and before his eyes, the cuts heal. The snake comes together. It's alive! The snakes slither into darkness. One, then the other, but not together.
Might as well.
He gathers up the leaves and places them on his lady love.
Pledge myself to you. You are the rest of my life. My love, my life.
She's alive! Alive! She's alive. Her heart is beating.
I'm hungry and thirsty.
She's hungry and thirsty. That means food. That means water. To the kitchen. I'll take her. See those leaves? Take them. Keep them safe. Anything you wish. We'll have a great feast. There'll be food, music, dancing.
And men. That night, a great feast, a great festival to celebrate the princess and prince's return from the dead. 3 cheers for the royal couple!
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
3 cheers for eternal love.
Huzzah! 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 Let's skip to the slow dance. There! Did you see it? Let me show you again. The princess looks away. A dip in the elite wicks away young impish love. There's the cups, the price of life returned. A cup of love is empty. It cannot be refilled with whom it held before. Our prince means nothing to her.
I'm Princess Mary. Someday I'll be the Queen Mary.
I am a captain.
I'm back from the dead.
I'm back from somewhere else. Somewhere interesting like Bermuda, Haiti, Lithuania, Texas.
Lithuania. My husband bores me. Will you bore me?
Meet me in the servants' quarters tonight, and I'll show you how interesting I can be.
That night, the servants' quarters.
I'm borrowing your place tonight.
And who are you?
You're better. What's this?
Nothing. The prince wanted me to repair.
I'm taking it. And this. Is this yours?
My father gave it to me.
I'm taking it as well. What are those?
Those? Arsene that.
You are bizarre. Go away now.
In the servants' quarters, Princess Mary and the captain
me with them and I failed. I need to leave. I'll exile myself somewhere failures go, like Texas or the coast. I'll run away. I'll be a farmer. I'll be a kelp farmer.
Board the ship, not long after.
Smell that? Salt. Sea salt. They should bottle this scent. I would buy it and take it with me everywhere. Now, Capitan, you're one of the luckiest men on this small green and blue orb. Second, only to me.
God, you're boring.
I'm sorry?
And you're a liar.
What?
You said you'd do anything for me.
I locked myself into a tomb.
You said you'd die for me.
I came really close.
What? Lucky! You had a Deus Ex machine slither into our
I
tomb.
don't think that's how you...
I need you to prove your love.
I'm sorry?
Prove it.
How?
By dying.
This is a betrayal.
Now that we're all on the same page, welcome Prince Carl.
But my love, my life
is done.
As he dies, he looks to his wife's eyes and sees sadness, regret even, but no love. They toss his lifeless body into the sea, and they continue sailing. The end. Just kidding. When leaves can bring someone back from the dead, you never know when the end actually comes. The dramaturgy of magic is built on the unpredictable. Let's return to Hans. He's trying to sleep in his fishing hut. A month has passed. A month ago, Hans learned that the princess had returned, and that her husband, his former master,
Has slipped and fallen into the icy waters where he certainly drowned. Absolutely. I cannot believe.
he's barely been able to sleep since. Let's give him a little help, why don't we? Hans finds himself on the shore, and there, in the bleary twilight, he sees something familiar. There he is, preserved by the ice water.
Master. I'm no Prince Charming. I'm not a hero. I'm just a servant. I'm not even that anymore. I'm just doing what I thought was right.
You talk too much.
Forgive me.
And thus ends this. Wait a second. What about the princess? She betrayed him. She had a captain stab her husband. You want the story to get revenge on her? Yes. Well, she and the captain eventually break up, but that's because they're incompatible. Those kinds of relationships always shatter. He was no longer enamored with the princess. His cup of love was empty. He could fill it with someone else. He no longer needed to be Prince Carl. Just Carl. They all live happily ever after.
Unpredictable. Magic can make things untraditional.
Look, Huntsman! Our Cesario's and Eleanor again! Welcome, Eleanor. Huntsman!
A lady is among us.
I'm still the same. Get up. Get up!
Milady.
Shut up, Marlene.
Eleanor sure does wear lovely things.
I prefer Cesario. 2 years wearing that name. My fine Huntsman.
That's an Eleanor dress.
I guess it worked out with the king.
After 2 years, he prefers Eleanor to the princess.
So, she's come to bid us goodbye and good night.
Well, there she goes on her happily ever after. All the flippery of tomorrow's wedding is for her.
Suppose it is.
You got what you wanted.
You ain't alone no more.
No, I'm not. Bartholomew?
Eleanor.
I am at your service, ready and willing to unburden you from the previous fiancé. Right, Jake?
Shut up, Will.
The arrangements have been made. I will be king, you will be queen.
This isn't for me.
It's not?
No, I'd rather eat dirt than go indoors.
Very well. I'll join you in the outdoors. I'll give it all up.
Sire!
It felt right to be with you.
Love can fade, love can die, and there are many ways to be loved.
I love you.
But I don't love you. Not enough. Not as much as I love the woods and these, my flock. And not as much as I love Cesario. You are not everything. These, they are everything.
But
my mind is made up.
Shoo! You focus on personal growth for a while. Come along.
Huntsmen, I'm still one of you. Feasting, music, merriment. Let's fill the forest with the sounds of celebration.
Huntsmen, Huntsmen, is the forest like the street? We can't go inside, so we got us no pride. But we got us our pride. Yes, this is the life for me. Huntsmen, Huntsmen, ride us to dine at your table.
Let's see what you got. Oh, be scared, be scared.
And then we will run when the
Once upon a time, two brothers went for a walk in the woods. They were the Brothers Grimm. You've heard of them, and you've likely enjoyed the fruits of their labor.
No, wake up. They're all gone. Everything is just poop.
Well, that was a dream?
Hallucination?
The apple. It was some sort of potion or fungus. It was bewitched.
Do you see a castle?
It could be there in the fog.
Yes, I choose to believe it's
Jacob, look down. A path. I told you I wasn't lost. Now, let's get back to your dictionary. That way lies home.
The dictionary can wait.
But Jacob, we've got no food.
My pack, it's full.
It's full of jams and breads and cakes and pies and fruit. Onward! Once upon a time, two brothers.
That's cliche.
It's classic.
That's the same thing.
And so, the brothers tromped deep into the forest, going from tiny cottage to tiny cottage, breaking bread with old wives, gathering up fairy tales, preserving pieces of the infinite, or so you've been told.
I like that story, but it's a fairy tale. The truth is that Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm did most of their research in a library or comfortable living room, interviewing upper and middle class women who gathered these stories from governesses or servants or just made up. The brothers scraped up these tales and bent them to the morality of the time.
Me, I prefer to imagine the Grimm's brothers wandering hills, the dark forest, knocking on wood doors of thatched cabins, trading strudel for stories. Yes, myself, I prefer the fairy tale. But so long as we're inventing things, we can save this one. There. And they all live happily ever after.